The bull represents probably the most exciting time I've ever been a part of here at V8 as far as the excitement surrounding the potential of a herd sire. From the first time we showed him to the world, we have been inundated with requests for this bull's genetics. And from the beginning, I believed that the goal would be to share him with the world. So much of our family history, not just of this era, but for decades, feels wrapped up in the story of Magic Man. From his sire being 380, which needs no introduction, to his maternal line, which goes back decades to that old Sugarland breeding that's the foundation of so many top cattle here at V8. His history and our family's history is so intertwined that I can tell you he means a lot more to us than you might expect. It all started with the first video we posted of him on Facebook. We let the world name him Magic Man. And then at Houston, just the hype and excitement surrounding him were beyond what anyone could have imagined. I can still remember the roar of the crowd when he won his division. We have a bull here at the show that has caused quite a bit of stir. What I think they love about Magic Man is that he just represents a lifetime of breeding what you love. And we really believe that when you breed what you like, the magic will follow. And Magic Man is the living proof of that. All eyes were on him, and that was truly exhilarating.
Houston was selected as the calf champion bull. He had lots of admirers at that show. In fact, probably more than any young bull we had ever had. People were lined up to see that bull. People are wanting to buy semen on him.
After Houston, it seemed like we were riding a high, but the truth is we were a little nervous. A lot of people think that Magic Man's first show was Houston 2024, and that is where the world saw him. But his first show was actually in September, the fall before. We took him to a little show over in Louisiana. We still don't know to this day what actually happened. We just know that when Jeff opened the trailer, something was wrong with Magic Man.
They arrived at Louisiana. Jeff called me and said when Magic Man came off the truck, he said he wasn't walking just right on his hind leg on that left side. And that's when we knew something had happened on that trip.
To find that out was devastating because this was a bull that we were more excited about than any bull that had been born at our place in years. And to have something like that happen at the first show, it sent shockwaves through our family. That he was hurt, that he was hundreds of miles away from home, and we didn't know what was wrong with him. We didn't show him at that show. He came home and we immediately began trying to rehabilitate him and assess what was going on. But from that moment in Louisiana, whatever happened to him in the trailer, which we will never know, his journey has been a little different. His journey has been one where we have constantly been protecting him, been trying to manage an injury that we still don't know a lot about, but one that certainly changed his life. But from that moment, his journey was going to be different. So from the time he got back from that show, we had him under a microscope watching for any sign of that old injury to come back. We had the best vets in the United States evaluate him, but the truth is, some days he was great, some days he might not be. And that was something that we had to figure out how to navigate. All the while thinking about his future and what he meant to us and what we had envisioned for his future and the impact on our herd, the impact on the breed. This all had happened before the world saw him in December and named him. When we showed that video in December, if you go back and look at it, there's no signs of any injury. He appeared to be completely healed, and the world saw the bull, fell in love with him, and all signs pointed to everything would be okay. So as Magic Man got older, we were flooded with requests from that very first cell phone video for people who wanted his genetics. Historically, when you have a Brahman show bull here at V8, they will show all the way up until that third year before we get real serious about collecting semen and offering those genetics to the world. What was going on around the same time of Magic Man is our calves from Pathfinder were being born, and they were outstanding. Early on, we knew that Pathfinder likely would be able to outbreed his sire Sloan, which is incredible because Sloan is in a league by himself here within our own herd. Pathfinder died, and that shocked us and shocked the Brahman world. The day that he died, his semen went off the market, and the day that he died, we were literally counting straws everywhere we could find them because we knew we would not have enough to breed the bull as much as we wanted. We knew that Pathfinder's impact would be limited because of his untimely death. Because we were so focused on showing the bull, he was show bull of the year, he had an outstanding show career. He never got that time to go to collection and have an extended stay and build up a semen bank. So the day Pathfinder died, the calves were already on the ground, the calves were outstanding, and we knew we were in trouble because we didn't have the semen that we needed for the bull to make the impact we thought he could. So that was circling around in our brain. And here we have Magic Man, kind of similar and parallel to Pathfinder in terms of they're sired by these famous bulls. Pathfinder is sired by Sloan, Magic Man by 380. Their sires are just bulls that go down in history here. And we feel that both bulls have the chance to outdo their famous fathers. And so it was weighing on us heavily. Did we want to take Magic Man and go the traditional timeline of showing until you're 3? Or did we want to do something else? Ultimately, we decided that his genetic impact that he could have on us was more important to us than any show ribbon that we could ever win. And so we decided that Magic Man would be done showing sooner than people expected.
When you think of 380, he was never a big national, international champion show bull. He was competitive and he won his class at the World Brahman Congress and his division, but he was a bull that where he really hit the home run is he's been probably as good a breeding bull as any bull in the United States, and there's been a lot of great ones. His females particularly are known throughout the world. Magic Man would be the best son of 380 that we've had, and I think he's going to be a bull that breeds very similar to his sire, to 380. He's got that same dark pigmentation, beautiful breed character, stands on heavier bone, that same real masculine head. He's got a little bit nicer sheath than his daddy, very aggressive breeder like 380 was.
So the plan is, within our own family, we're going to retire Magic Man from showing early. However, what if we could retire him and his footnote forever might say national champion? You know, I think we've all been guilty before of believing in an animal so much that you just want to take the chance. Magic Man had been fine up until the show. He had visitors all the time to the ranch, but when we got to the national show, I don't know if it was jostling around in the trailer, he slipped. We just don't know, but something aggravated that old injury. Dad was going to show the bull. Of course Dad's going to show Magic Man. As soon as he takes his first 10 steps in the ring, it's very obvious to everyone that he was not right that day. His injury was certainly aggravated, but he goes in and he wins the class. They take a picture of him from the ring where he looks picture perfect. And there's a picture of me and Dad walking. Right after Magic Man came out, I went and met Dad at the gate. And Dad was so excited. He had won his class and he was like, "You look good out there?" And in the picture, it looks like I'm smiling at Dad. The truth is I was saying he doesn't. He's not walking right. He's very uncomfortable. It's not good. And of course, Dad's showing the bull, so he can't tell. In that moment, what I felt was embarrassment. I felt embarrassed because I knew that everyone had seen what I had seen. And I felt sad that we had allowed people to see him in that condition. You know, I tell myself, and I know it to be true, Magic Man had an injury that changed his gait, that he has good days and bad days. These are all of the same things that I know to be true about my dad and his knees and the problems he's had after years of playing football. In the same way, I know it to be true that I didn't inherit my dad's football injury knees. That's not something that he passed down to me because that's not the way genetics work. And so I know that to be true about Magic Man as well. But the embarrassment that I felt in that moment, all eyes on us, all eyes always on Magic Man, that's always been the story with him. I felt sad that we had shown him to the world in that condition, that our pride had blinded us to put him out there and show him when probably we shouldn't have. That moment at the national show, it just confirmed that decision that we had made earlier, that this was it for Magic Man showing. We needed to focus on the next chapter for him. And since that time, he has only gotten better and better. When you see Magic Man now, what you'll see is not your stereotypical 3-year-old Brahman bull who has been fed in a show barn his whole life. He went out with his first herd of cows. He lives a normal bull life, and as such, he's doing well, recovered from that injury, and we've never seen any evidence of it again. The focus became making Magic Man's genetics available to everyone and his immediate impact he can make within our own herd.
This is Magic Man, just turned out in the pasture here right after lunch. We got him some heifers to breed him to natural. Sure looks good. So to go from having him as the most promising young bull we had here on the ranch in the last 30 years, and then to have the injury, be conscious of it every day. I would call Jeff every day and say, "How's Magic Man? How's he doing this morning?" So all those things that you go through, you're thinking, will this bull ever be able to breed cows naturally? You think we're going to get semen on him? All those things. And we put him out there, and he was an aggressive breeder. To be able to see him breed cows naturally, I said, thank you, Lord. Thank you for helping us get through this. You know, we've been blessed in lots of ways. Lots of ways.
I couldn't wait to do this video because it was so important to me to tell the full story. Because whether it be in life or in cattle breeding or whatever, sometimes things don't go according to plan, and you have to pivot and you have to accept the realities of your situation. And it might not be always rainbows and butterflies, but it can still be beautiful. And that's how I feel about Magic Man's story. It hasn't been easy and perfect, but it has been beautiful. When we got the call that he had collected semen, we were so excited as a family. The day that he went out with his first herd of cattle, we must have sent 20 videos of him back and forth in our family text because we were so proud of the bull and how he looked. And it had nothing to do with show banners or backdrops. It was something bigger than that. It was the pride that we felt in having a bull that made us so excited about the future, and having a bull that seemed to unite so many people in this breed. And we wanted to tell this story because the story of Magic Man, it just proves that sometimes things don't work out like you plan, but they can still be pretty magical.